All right. Good morning, everyone. Remember, I said this yesterday. Bear with me. I mean, I don't even have my headset on. I let you guys know yesterday. Bear with me. New setup, new computer, new cameras, new microphones. Anyway, I come in this morning, everything wants to update. So, Evernote wants to update, Windows wants to update, Livestream wants to update. So, and then for some reason, my iPad doesn't seem to be charging. So if you're on Instagram, it might drop. But again, I think the best way, you can test and test, but ultimately you just go live and you do the best you can. So anyway, welcome back. And I feel like after today, the bugs will be ironed out. But anyway, what's this? See, now we got a new version of Evernote. New note. Why's it got to change? Don't they know old guys like me don't like? No, I don't care about what's new. Anyway, pre-market live stream. Hope you're having a great day. Hey, I'm having a great day, even though everything's updating. Everything wants to walk me through the tutorial and so on. So anyway, hood, VWAP hold all day. God, where's my freaking timestamp? VWAP hold all day. Greatest. What are you doing? VWAP hold. Quite possibly the greatest pre-market prep of all time. Anyway, if you watch I did a YouTube video last week where we talked about how we trade IPOs. We typically wait 2 to 3 days and then wait for that breakout. It's on YouTube. Check it out. I think it was last Thursday or something. So if you're wondering, now number one, nothing wrong with not trading IPOs. But if you are looking at the technique, I did like a 15-minute YouTube video. Check it out. Scott says, does AHPI still have legs? It's over 9. I would say this, Scott. As long as this can hold, above 950, then I think it is a solid stock to keep an eye on. If it basically red to green, green to red is what I would get at. If it can stay green on the day, we still have the news flow. I mean, look at your news flow. Mayor de Blasio strongly recommends wearing masks indoors. I mean, this is a mask play, et cetera, et cetera. So over under 9 in essence. Chris LeBron took CEMI into the close yesterday. Should I take profits? Listen, if you took this into the close, I would standard approach. Give it some time, but if it goes red, stop out, move on. Number one, if you took this into the close, I say well done. This is definitely a dip and rip, but also understand what CEMI is. You should remember CEMI. This was a big runner. Yeah, geez, that was longer ago than that. So this ran a couple weeks ago, but it's a sketch penny. It's a sketch penny stock biotech. And here's, you'll hear me say this all the time, losers hold losers, okay? So if it goes red on the day, that's confirmation that the run is probably over. Don't hold red, don't hold red, crappy penny stock biotechs. I mean, that's why you hear so many people say price action, price action, price action. A red on the day penny stock biotech is not a stock you want to hold on to. So that's what I would look for on CEMI. Give it time, but if it goes red, bail on it. So CEMI, overnights, give it time, but stop on red. I like this as a dip and rip though. Nice move a couple weeks ago. Kenneth asked about BYSI low float, lung cancer news, bunch of shorts, blah, blah, blah. Okay, BY. Number one, Ken, I like the commentary. I know I speed read it. but I do like you breaking it down, Ken. 10 million float, 5 million shares traded. Oh, geez, that's a huge. Oh, geez. Wow, 300% move. Wow. Man, I did not see this. I saw it gapping up at 8 a.m. I didn't realize it just went from 20 to 46, though. I was getting breakfast. Cut me some slack. I was eating while this thing went from 21 to 46. I didn't realize it ran that much. So, rule of 10, penny stock dip and rip, afternoon VWAP holds. So, and if you don't know the rule of 10, learn it, live it, love it. What's that from? What movie is that from? Learn it, live it, love it. What's that from? Is that Fast Times at Ridgemont? Yeah, that was Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Whoa! Nice! Man, I pulled out a 35-year-old movie reference right there. Anyway, learn it, live it, love it. The rule of 10 when we're talking about a 300% runner, whole dollar, half dollars, think of this like a $4 stock. That's the best piece of advice I can give you on this thing. Rule of 10 BYSI, dip and rip, whole dollar, half dollars. ZELA over 350. It's okay. So let me explain why I say it's okay. Gotta grab the. So, I see a lot of resistance, 350-ish. And then also 2 recent one and dones. Well, actually, you can go back here. So you got lot of resistance in that 350 area. So, Brian, I do like the fact that you're keen on the break of that area, but I wouldn't be in a hurry. Oh, dang it. Great. What'd I do now? I dropped the stylus and it did something. I promise I'll get over this. So, that's freaking. Afternoon over 350, I say, Brian. So, we shall overcome, my friends. I promise you, this is day 2 on the new setup. I promise you we won't be talking about this like next week, okay? So if you're like, oh my God, I'm sick of this guy talking about, I promise I will figure everything out. Afternoons over 350. New keyboard, everything's different. AMD dip and rip. No, weak open red to green. So I would look for a weak open red to green on AMD. If you were on last week's swing trade webinar, I gave you the whole breakdown. You can go to StocksTrade.com/free-webinar and 30 minutes using the worksheet. And this is a weak open red to green. And other ones, some of the main swings I'm watching, LC's a weak open red to green. Tesla's a weak open red to green, and then mRNA weak open red to green. So those are mRNA, LC, AMD, and Tesla are kind of the top real stocks of the day. Is NAOV still on your radar? Probably not, unless it's gapping. Yeah. Chart says it all. No offense. And now they drop new news, something happens. I'll change that, but right now it's dead. So FLGC, yesterday's big squeezer. So this is my number one day trade weak open red to green. So understand. Let's talk about this, and then I'll move on. Why is this the top number one? Because it gapped up early in the day, but not a ton. 8 to 10. I know that sounds like a lot, but in this world, a 20% run in the morning is nothing. That's just getting started. But then it chopped around VWAP and broke in the afternoon, closed at or around the high of the day, gaps down, day 2 of the move. This is a recent IPO. Is this a SPAC or an IPO? Anyway, I'm going to call it a recent issue. I can't remember if it's a SPAC or an IPO, but it just started trading a few months ago. Everyone is green. It's a lot like Robinhood. Why does Robinhood keep going? Because the party's going, man. Everyone is green on Robinhood. Everybody's happy. Everybody's fired up. And at this point, everyone's green on FLGC. If it goes green, they're all adding. So this would be the number 1 day trade, week open red to green. Love this red to green. Discussed in detail. And then going to finish on WHLR. Sketch, low float, piece of crap, BS news. Probably going to be chat pump. So, for what it's worth, whether you guys care or not, I think I'm like 3 for 3 the last 3 days predicting what the chat pump's going to be. So, understand you should have been here every day this week. I know it's been painful, me whining about the new setup. I get it. It's been painful. But you still should have been here all 3 days this week. And if you've been here, what am I going to say about WHLR? It's today's DLPN. It's today's WHLM, which is funny. I like how similar the tickers are. That's all this is. Probably going to be the chat pump, morning dip and rip, afternoon VWAP hold, and in summary, today's DLPN, probably going to be WHLR. Today's WHLM, probably going to be WHLR. Yes, I said that right. So, all right, have a good day, my friends, and we will see you next time. I still don't have the music either, so I won't torture you with the mouth guitar. I will just wait a few minutes for the stream to end and we'll move on. Though several of you did comment that you like the mouth guitar, but I promise tomorrow I'll have the music back. Then you don't have to listen to me ramble while I wait for the stream to end. So